Joseph passed his CDL with a manual, and I'm going to let him tell you about his journey. But one thing I can say, through the thick and the thin, he did not give up. What you got to say, Joseph?
It's tough. It's tough. Something I should have done a long time ago, really, because, you know, it's just chances that I've had to let go, or chances I've didn't get to take, and should have just done it a long time ago. But it's not easy at all. It's challenging. You know, it's I would say that it's worth it. If it's something that you feel like you want to do, I'd get out there and do it. But it's not going to be easy. I promise you.
Now,
especially if you've never driven a truck, it's gonna be tough.
Now, how many years of experience did you have driving for the farm that made you want to finally, after all, how many years has it been?
Probably 8, probably.
After all that and having your own truck and trailer.
That's right.
What just motivated you to say, hey, you know what, I need to come on and get this?
Mississippi Department of Transportation. CTED, Mississippi Department of Transportation.
What did the Mississippi Department? You said it out there.
Tickets for got stopped. Been stopped probably 15 times total by DOT. Never had an issue up until, you know, 2 months, a month ago, whatever it was, and got stopped. Just randomly got stopped and checked, got a level 2 inspection, got tickets got shut down, put out of service for not having the proper CDL, not having it for, you know, to operate a commercial vehicle.
Because you didn't have a farm tag on you either.
That's right. I used to have farm tags, but I was going out of state. I started going across to Alabama, and so I just got big
Now, why
tags.
were you going to Alabama out of Mississippi?
Just it's right over the Alabama, but you're supposed.
But
to.
was that for more money opportunities?
Well, it was, yeah. I mean, that's just it's a feed mill over there, so we just had to go just right across state line, and so I moved to B tags. And so then once I did that, you know, I never did really, you know, think about and never had any trouble up until that day that I got stopped.
Now that you're legit now, what type of weight looking forward having these licenses is going to open up for you?
Oh, I'm gonna be flagging DOT down, waving,
Oh,
just
really?
wanting them to stop me. I'm not gonna be looking over my shoulder. You know, I'm gonna be.
But for 8 years, Joseph, you was driving a truck and trailer, no school, no training, just growing up. Somebody taught you how to hit it?
I rode with somebody and got, you know, just on the farm and learned that way, and then just started, you know, getting in there by myself and just, you know.
And then even without license, you had enough nerve to go get your own truck.
That's right.
And you knew to drive for the farm because you could do it without the CDL.
Farm tags, and I could run that away.
You a cold piece.
And
so what did you find challenging by just no schooling? What did you find challenging about the training that made it so challenging? You stated
just the way that things are, that they want you to, the way that they want you to operate, and the course and how it's, you know,
get it set up.
How
right.
you have to, you know,
it's more structured.
That's right. I mean,
more structured if you're used to it.
That's right. That's exactly right. And I mean, there's things that I'll do with the hopper bottom that you know, that I won't ever do if I was out there driving over the road. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Pulling into a truck stop, you know, pulling into a parking spot. That's something that I you know, I probably won't ever have, you know.
Yeah.
Pulling grain just locally.
You just hitting open farmland.
That's right.
You swinging around curves and trees and everything. But it's a lot more structured with that license, right? Right. So it was challenging for you. However, you did stick in there, man.
Oh yeah.
You know, you had to almost go back to school.
I quit the one time.
Where?
When I came back and I got mad and I quit.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
I just give up. And then once I got, you know,
got your head clear,
6-8 months later, that's when I had to come on back to Potlet.
Yeah, because of the highway what?
Because of the CTED, they call them.
The CTED?
Commercial Transportation Enforcement Division. They call them CTED.
Oh,
they're no
okay.
longer, I mean, they're no longer under the MDOT, which is Mississippi Department of Transportation.
Okay.
They're under Mississippi Department of Public Safety.
Ah, okay.
So that's who it is, Mississippi Department of Public Safety. So then they have officers now that are strictly, they call them CTED officers.
Okay.
They're Commercial Transportation Enforcement Division.
Now, I mean, one thing about it, yes, for yourself personally, you'll be able to cross the state line without
absolutely.
looking over your shoulders.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but you do understand, like anything I know you do, why the rules are in place.
Oh, yeah.
Because a lot of people are getting hurt out here.
Oh, absolutely.
And a lot of people don't know that you've been driving for 8 years.
That's
and
right.
you can really handle that truck.
That's right.
Probably better than some guys that did go through school.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying?
You know, the license without the proper training.
Right. You can say that one again.
It's a lot of that.
Oh my God. You said a mouthful right there.
Right.
And I really hate it.
Yep.
But you guys, this is your girl with You Drive Away Trucking School. We are nationwide. And hey, we got Joseph right.
Yep.
Joseph can go do his thing now.
Yep. Sure can.
Hey, he go take care of his family and go make more money crossing those state lines legally.
That's right. That's right.
All right, so guys,
I always had the proper paperwork and my license didn't
was
have
it just
any,
that mile radius
and
over?
Didn't have anything on my regular license. When they ran my license, it was just the simple fact is I didn't have the commercial license.
Right.
But everything else was good, and I think that's the reason why I never had any trouble. The other times that I have went through, DOT checks, and it wasn't never a problem, but it was just that one day.
Well, that time, they say everything happens for a reason.
That's right.
And one thing about it, you don't know what's about to open up to you.
That's right.
And one thing about it is not going to be your license.
That's right.
That will give you a hesitation.
That's right.
And that means more money.
Oh, yeah.
Period.
Oh, yeah.
Anything to say as we close it out? Any suggestion to anybody about coming to You Drive Away? Would you come through us again?
Come on and do it. It's worth it, but it's not going to be easy. But it's But when you leave here, you will know how to operate and drive a commercial vehicle.
Amen.
Yep.
For sure.
Yep.
All right.
That's for sure.
All right. You want to say anything for Tetrick when he
Tetrick, got it done, baby. Got it done. I want to say I appreciate it and thank you, and you've done a good job.
Right.
I appreciate it.
Good deal.
Yep.
All right, guys, we out of here. All right. See you. Peace.